Are live, everybody. Sorry, let me just check and make sure everything's working all right. I'm gonna tweet this thing out. But we are about 10 minutes away. I think 10 minutes. My phone and computer say different times, but I trust my phone more. So I'm saying we're about 10 minutes away from the latest Pokemon Direct about Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I'm very excited. Honestly, for some reason I feel like I'm not as hyped as I should be, because for me this is a game I've wanted for so long. Like, going back to a kid, Pokemon was always one of my favorite childhood series, and Pokemon Sword and Shield on Nintendo Switch, like, this is the first ever Pokemon game on a home console. This is something I've wanted for so long. I literally remember being a kid playing like Pokemon Diamond on my DS, and I was like, man, I wish I could play this on a home console. Although I'm sure I didn't use the word home console because I was like 9, but I just wanted to be able to play it on my Wii. And growing up, I took a little time off from Pokemon because, I got older. I felt like I was too cool for that. And so I never played X and Y or Black and White despite being such a big Pokemon fan. It was really Omega Ruby that brought me back into the series when I was in high school. But Pokemon Sword and Shield on Nintendo Switch, that is such a big deal because Pokemon, they're known for being a handheld series. Like, for years, they said they were dedicated to handheld only. They wanted people to be able to take this wherever they could and connect with each other, trade with each other, battle each other on the road. And now, thanks to the Switch, they can actually do that and have it be on the TV on a home console. So for me, that's really cool. But for some reason, despite these games being announced months ago and being literally a dream come true for me, I haven't been all that excited for some reason. Maybe it's because we hardly have any information, and I'm hoping that this Direct gives us a lot more info and makes me a lot more excited for this. But I don't know. For a childhood favorite series of mine coming to a home console, and probably my favorite console I've ever owned, then I really hope these are good games. I mean, it's Pokemon. I don't know what you can really expect from Pokemon other than the same old thing. I hope they do something else to shake it up a little bit, but I don't know. I'd be happy with just any old regular Pokemon game with the regular old formula. Um, yeah, and I'm excited. I'm not as excited as I should be yet, but I'm hyped for this direct. And if this direct looks good, and if hopefully they save us a little bit of an announcement for E3, I don't know if they will or not, but they're at least going to mention it at E3, and I hope they give us something good, then that would be enough to put my hype over the top to the next level. Because, again, Sword and Shield, Pokemon, home console, and on the go, that's nuts to me. And I really hope they pull it off. Also, though, they're having this whole Pokemon Direct, and it would be kind of weird to me to have an entire Pokemon Direct dedicated to just these one or technically two games. Um, I mean, they certainly could do it. They've done it in the past, but they've also had these Pokemon Directs leading up to E3 where they announce a new Pokemon game that's not necessarily a mainline game, but something to do with Pokemon. Um, and last week they announced that Detective Pikachu was coming for Switch, so I think it's very possible we see a trailer or something for that. Um, I mean, I never played Detective Pikachu on the 3DS, and I didn't really have any interest in it, but I saw the movie, and it was surprisingly good. I mean, best video game movie of all time. That's not a high bar, but they just said it. I'm sure you've heard plenty of good things about the movie if you looked into it. I think it's a solid 7 out of 10, maybe even an 8 out of 10 movie, which is better than you get from most video game adaptations. And I was really happy with it. It was cute, it was fun, and the visuals in that movie were incredible. Just seeing Pokemon interacting with people in the real world, that was like a childhood dream come true. And that was clearly the strength of the movie. Just watching Pokemon in what looks to be similar to our world, that's so cool. But yeah, I think it's possible we see games other than Sword and Shield here, and Detective Pikachu would be my first guess. It would also be really, really cool if they announced something like a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, or maybe even Pokemon Ranger. But Mystery Dungeon, I love those games. I played them as a kid. I think it was Blue Rescue Team and Explorers of Time. And they're really good games. Sorry, let me just finish tweeting this out, and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, as I was saying, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is an outstanding series. It's been a long time since the latest one, and I didn't actually play the newest one. It's a weird thing for me, because Mystery Dungeon, I loved that game a lot when I was like 10 years old, and then I just forgot about it. I completely left the series, and I wasn't even thinking about it for years. And then all of a sudden one day I came back, or the memories came back. I don't know why, but something must have just jogged my memory, and all these nostalgic feelings started flowing back into my head. And I was like, oh my god, this is such a good series, and I completely forgot to play it. And it made me really want to go back and play these old games, because I don't remember a lot about them, but I remember they had fantastic stories, and they were just so much fun to play. But yeah, it's hard for me. I've thought about making a video about this because I have so much nostalgia towards those games that I really want to play them, but I don't know. If I go back and play them, then I'm not going to have that same level of nostalgia, because all of a sudden it's not going to be these great games that I played as a kid. It's going to be these games I'm playing now, and I'm sure I'll still enjoy them, but I won't have those same memories attached to them like I did the first time. I know it will never be as good as the first time, so it makes me reluctant to go back and play them. It's a tough situation. I don't know what to say about that, but PMD, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, if they announced that here, that would be a huge surprise, and that would be awesome. I don't know if we'll get it, though. I wouldn't say it's a very likely thing, but I would be super excited to see it. I also think, in terms of predictions that we can see, legendaries, I think it's pretty sure that we're going to get legendaries in a box art, both box arts here, with the legendaries on them. That seems like the natural progression for leading up to Pokemon games. They give us the starters and the legendaries. I think we could also see the 3 starters evolutions now, because they showed us Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny in the first announcement for the game, so it would make sense to see what they actually turn into now, and reignite the old Grookey Sobble debate, because Scorbunny's invalid. And now we're starting.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, I would like to provide the latest news about the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games. To begin, please take a look at this video.
Here we go. I'm excited.
Sing along with me as
Hello, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hi, I'm Omori from Game Freak.
Hi, Omori from Game Freak.
What did you think of the video? Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to all of you around the world, right here from Game Freak's offices where development is underway. You can take on the role of the main character, who resides in the Galar region. After choosing Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner Pokemon, you will embark on an adventure to become the champion.
Show the evolution.
Your journey will take you through vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans and Pokemon working together, and many other locations filled with rich personality.
Like Rhyme City. People
Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region. Stadiums across the Galar region are frequently filled with cheering crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers. The excitement of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well. The most exciting part of visiting a new region is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before. To tell you more about some of the Pokemon that reside in the Galar region, I'd like to hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
Hey, Jamie. Hello, I'm James Turner from Game Freak. I worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never-before-seen Pokemon that await you in the Galar region, but allow me to introduce you to just a few of them. The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo. This Pokemon's defining characteristic is its fluffy fur, which is treasured by weavers in a town in the Galar region, who use it to craft popular specialty goods. This Pokemon here is Gossifleur, the flowering Pokemon. Gossifleur favors places with clean air and water, and its pollen is said to have healing properties. This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought, the bite Pokemon. The sharp and jagged edges of its jaw allow it to bite off chunks of rock and iron. Its vicious nature makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all but the most experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen flying steadily through the sky is called Corviknight. It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi, which will take the player back to any town he or she has previously visited. As many of you already know, some Pokemon can evolve, changing their
Alright,
appearance.
is that
and
stream
becoming
audio
stronger in
better?
the process.
Sorry about that.
Gossifleur is one of these Pokemon. When Gossifleur evolves, it becomes Eldegoss.
Eldegoss.
As you can
It's
see,
kind of a
there
whack
are now
name.
small seeds scattered across its fuzzy head. These seeds are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon. That's all I can show you this time. There are lots more Pokemon living in the Galar region for you to discover. Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already familiar with. I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
Turn it back up a little. Here we go, boys.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the widest variety of Pokemon out of
Alright,
anywhere
I
in the
hope
Galar
that's good.
region is in a place called the Wild Area. This
Wild
wild
area?
area stretches
that
between
Safari
cities
Zone,
and is
but
filled with
lamer?
abundant nature as far as the eye can see. Different Pokemon can appear depending on where you are and what the weather is like, meaning there will be new discoveries for you each day. Some of you may already have noticed, but while adventuring through this
song
area,
sounds
you
like a
have
Breath of the
control
Wild
over the
song.
camera, allowing you
I
to
don't
better
know if
search
that
for
fits.
items and Pokemon. Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies above, and even in the lakes, for you never know what you might find. In certain locations in the Galar region, a new phenomenon can be triggered that makes a Pokemon giant in size and gives
Was
it
that a
incredible
flying
strength.
Felix?
This phenomenon
I
is
didn't
called
even notice.
Dynamaxing. Dynamaxing opens up new possibilities in the heated battles performed by
Dynamax
trainers
sounds
and their
like a
Pokemon.
fake product from a sci-fi
For more
film.
details, I would like to turn it over to Iwao, the planning director for the games.
Oh, check out these giant Raichus.
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak and the
Iwao.
planning director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynamax feature, which will surely bring about all new strategies to Pokemon battles.
Yeah, it still sounds like a fake product. to me.
Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynamax to not only become massive in size, but also boost their power.
Are you drugging your Pokemon?
All the moves they know turn into powerful max moves. Dynamaxing can be used once per battle. However, the Pokemon will revert to normal after 3 turns. So, you need to choose wisely when to trigger it. Mastering Dynamax will be key to becoming a full-fledged Pokemon trainer in these games.
Man, can we get some info on those
Remember
fish in
that
the
wild
background?
area we told you about?
Are those coming to the
If
game?
you connect to other players, you'll find more ways to play there. One of these new multiplayer features is called Max Raid Battles, in which 4 Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
Oh boy, I can't wait to team up with my friends.
In Max
to-
Raid Battles, the wild
beat up a
Dynamax
gigantic
Pokemon keeps its
Weavile.
giant form for the entire battle. Not only that, it also has special powers that make it an extremely formidable opponent. Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating with your team will be crucial when taking on these powerful wild
Teamwork and
Pokemon.
Pokemon, no thank you. I just
If you and your
use the
allies manage to
strongest
emerge
possible
victorious,
offensive
you will
moves
get a
and
chance to
spam
capture
like
the
any
Pokemon in a
reasonable
truly
player.
dynamic catch sequence. The Pokemon that you can take on in Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather.
Can you Dynamax
Among
a
these different
Magikarp and have
Pokemon
it
are some
flop
that can
into
only be
spectator
caught after you
stands?
defeat
I
them in
certainly
Max Raid
hope
battles.
so.
So we hope trainers
I
will
don't see
join
why not,
forces
honestly.
and test their
That's what
skills
I would
against
use
a
it for.
variety of Pokemon.
Max Raid Battles feature strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games.
Strategy.
It's going to
You.
be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality to tackle these battles with friends in person and experience the excitement together.
But
You can
what
also
about
connect with
online?
other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe.
Oh boy.
So I hope you'll try Max Raid Battles with all sorts of other players.
Next, I would like to introduce some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure. This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region, and also
looks
the current
kind of
champion.
whack.
His name is Leon. In a
does not
region where
look like a
Pokemon
Leon,
battles
I'm
are so
sorry.
widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible. His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality. winning him the adoration of trainers across the region. It's no exaggeration
Screw you,
to say
Leon.
that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar. The champion has a younger brother who also happens to be one of your rivals. His
Can
name
I
is Hop.
Dynamax my wife and have her divorce
Hop
me?
dreams to one day become
I don't see why
champion
not.
just like his elder brother, and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal. His journey through the Galar region begins on the same day as yours.
Yo, nice iPhone, nerd.
On your journey, you and Hop will receive a great deal of support from these two characters. Professor Magnolia is the professor of the Galar region and specializes in researching the Dynamax phenomenon. Sonia is her granddaughter and also serves as her assistant. Their abundant
sorry,
wisdom
Noah.
and sound advice will surely come in handy throughout your
Why is it all
adventure.
pixelated? I'm sorry.
Next, I would like to talk about the Pokemon gyms in the Galar region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region in order to achieve your goal of becoming champion.
All the gym
These
battles in
gym
this
stadiums
stadium?
are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed. The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynamax Pokemon on their teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own. Battles between two Dynamax Pokemon are explosive and will cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to
Looks
reach
like
its peak.
Jimmy Neutron having a brain blast.
Let me introduce one of the gym leaders to you. This is the grass-type
Is that
expert,
a
Milo.
Pachirisu? Or is that a new
This
Pokemon?
gym leader is all about enjoying battles
And why
alongside
is it
his
so
trustworthy
inflated?
Pokemon, and you will have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey. Look forward to facing many more heated battles against gym leaders over the course of your adventure.
We've shown off quite a bit today, but I have one more video I would like you to see.
But wait, one more thing.
Please take a look.
Please be good. Is this Pokemon Sleep? Oh shit. What the fuck? What? Is that a lion with a shield on its face? They're just the same thing, but with weird faces. God. Man, I wanted shield, but the sword
The
guy
two
looks
Pokemon
cooler.
you saw in the video just now are in fact
Nice
legendary
sword dog.
Pokemon of the Galar region, called Zacian and Zamazenta. Look forward to discovering for yourself just what role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
Can I ride them? That's all I want to
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct. Of course, what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. There are many more Pokemon and interesting characters for you to discover in the Galar region.
There better be.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
Please look forward to it.
Don't tell me what to do.
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon
November
Shield
15th.
will be available on November 15th,
Yeah, that was easy to
2019,
predict.
as a global simultaneous release.
It's
And
always
starting
November.
today, you can pre-order a special double
But that
pack.
makes sense. That's cool.
Stay tuned for more information. I hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the Galar region. Thank you for watching.
I woke up for this. I set my alarm for this. I waxed. No, I'm not going to finish that sentence. well, that was alright, I guess. No games other than Sword and Shield, which I guess I couldn't have expected, but I was hoping for some new kind of Pokemon game. Yeah, overall it was not bad. The legendaries are kind of weird, but I'm down for some dogs with swords and shields. They're basically the exact same thing, though. Holy crap, a talking muffin? Stream more content? Alright, sure. This was fun. I wonder what we're gonna see at E3 now. I mean, I'm hoping they saved us some sort of announcement, a reveal, but they did just kind of go over just about everything with new Pokemon, new legendaries, gym battles, characters, etc. I mean, I bet we'll get more new Pokemon if we get anything. And it's gotta be playable at E3, right? It comes out in 5 months. It's their biggest game of the year. It's the holiday release, the system seller for the holidays. I imagine it'll be playable at E3. They'll probably just give us a short little, hey guys, here's Pokemon again. But I'd be down with that. Yeah. So, I will see you guys at E3. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye, nerd.